Welcome to the Startempire Wire Founders Podcast, where we make entrepreneurial founders a top priority. Each episode features risk takers, business builders, community shapers, institutional and government supporters in our local startup ecosystem. Tune in weekly to hear all about what's happening with the movers and the shakers of Southern California's Inland Empire and beyond. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Founders Podcast. This is the place where you're going to find out the who's who of local startup ecosystem leaders and feeders. So not only the entrepreneurs, but also government leaders, university leaders. Today we have an entrepreneur with us, and his name is James Chung. He is the founder of Free Birthday Zone. We're not going to go in too deep on my end, but I'm going to let James begin to tell us a little bit about who he is, where he's from, and then we're going to get into Free Birthday Zone a little bit. All right. Who are you?
I know. Well, I tell you what, I'm learning every day that the humanity that we are, right? We change every day as far as becoming a better person and becoming who we're supposed to be, right? So, I mean, physically, we live here in East Riverside, California. Been here for the last 9 years, pre-pandemic, pandemic, not post-pandemic. And we're just, we love the city here and the vibrancy with all the startup businesses and small business owners that are out here. And, we just joined that as far as starting Free Birthday Zone in the Inland Empire. So, awesome. So thanks for having me on the interview today.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. So James and I go back a little bit, a couple of years. James and I met at a Starbucks, I believe it was a Starbucks several years back. But then, worked together on a few things here and there. Now he has Free Birthday Zone. And I would like to know, first of all, James, tell us about your upbringing. What was it like being young James Chung?
It's funny. I tell the story when I was, I remember elementary school. I loved school. I mean, I just had this desire to be there with all my friends every day. I mean, the schoolwork was fun to learn and grow as well too, but just to be around friends and people all the time. And I remember in the 4th grade, I used to, take candy to school and sell it. I'd buy it for 10 cents at the liquor store and then sell it for 25 cents, right, to all my friends. Yes, I didn't realize what was going on. I just thought I liked doing this. I like talking to people. I like bringing good things to my friends, make their lives a little bit better. So I was doing that, selling candy, lemon heads, the Charlie Chans, different kinds of things. Yeah, so I brought that to the kids out there, and I was making $20 a day doing this. Growing up back in the 80s or whatever.
Banking.
So everyone had their lunch money, and I was the reaper of it, right?
That's awesome.
They loved me for it, so I was taking care of them and getting them candy. So yeah, I learned early on that I liked selling, I liked doing the marketing of it and all this and that. But it wasn't until I became a young adult that I realized that I have a gift in sales,
Yeah.
And that was something that I didn't realize until later on. But I mean, fast forward, I started my own company, started Free Birthday Zone. And really what I'm trying to do at Free Birthday Zone is help retailers with their sales and marketing, right? That's what this is all about. I mean, we're celebrating birthdays and as well as celebrating life, but it's just a new and innovative way to help business owners grow their businesses, right? So really it's an extension of myself to help people with sales and marketing.
It's beautiful. I mean, I remember when you were first telling me about it, it's a great project that you've started, great endeavor that you started. And within it, everyone wants to celebrate their birthday. It's that one day of the year. Some people make it a week, some people make it a month. You were telling me earlier that I should make it a month, right?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. We at Free Birthday Zone, we celebrate the birth month. So it used to be where it was just a day of, before and after, 3 whole days of birthday celebration. And we said, it's too limiting, let's just expand it. So all of our store owners agreed, we'll give the free gift away for an entire month. Just stop on by.
Wow.
Let us know it's your birthday and we'll honor it. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll get more into detail of that. But first of all, so you were entrepreneur early on. It wasn't like some just like a lightning struck you. It was like, oh, I need to become an entrepreneur. It was just that gift you had early on, right?
Yeah, mostly. And then, I did work for corporate America for a number of years, in account executive, account manager roles.
Okay.
Now, I've always noticed as I started to work under management and leadership within companies, I always had like a creative way about myself. I would definitely follow the instruction of my leadership and do what
Yes.
they said to get the job done. But I always had a creative way to do things a little bit differently. And
Yeah.
I noticed, so I thought, there's something about me that, I like to work within, the environment, but also think outside the box as well too. And
Right.
so I thought, maybe I need to explore this further. And when I did start my own company, I realized, man, this is where I thrive because I get to follow
Yeah.
my creative ideas and all the creativity that flows from just, being who you are. And so, yeah, I realized that my main thing is having my own outlook on things, my own vision of things too, and making that come to life in the real world. It's a beautiful thing when you see your own plans come to real life in the real world. It's
That
really
is so
inspiring.
beautiful. No,
Yeah.
that's very beautiful. So, all right, so let's get in depth. Let's talk a little bit more about Free Birthday Zone. Okay, it's a birthday month. Like, how much have I missed? Because this is my birthday month. It's already the 12th. I mean, I think I missed half of it, right? Because my birthday is on September 23rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dang.
No, don't worry. You got plenty of time.
Okay.
I won't stress too much, but I mean, you got the rest of the month of September. You can visit, roughly 20 stores in the program in the Riverside County area. Just
Okay.
stop on by anytime during your birthday month and just mention it's your birthday, mention you a free birthday zone, and they'll gift you a free item. You can only stop by one store one time though. You can't go there multiple times during the month. That's kind of obvious.
Yes.
But I mean, you can take the whole month though to visit all 20 stores.
Wow.
And so, we have places like, Cold Stone Creamery giving you a drink. We have Cherry on Top giving you frozen yogurt. We got Churros and Cream giving you a free bag of mini churros. True American Detailer giving you a free car wash. They'll drive to you and wash your car.
That's awesome.
For free. Yeah, so I mean, good things are happening. Free dry cleaning. There's all kinds of good stuff. Cookies. I mean, you name it, it's on the platform. So
I love it, man. So I can get connected with all of these new businesses who are giving away free thing on Free Birthday Zone, or then I can create those connections and be like, okay, I need more dry cleaning done. I love this churro place. Maybe American Detailer can, do a real in-depth cleaning of my car because the little small detailing one is not going to help. So this is great. This is creating these connections, creating business for these business owners.
absolutely. So a lot of times it turns into that, like little upgrades or referrals. I had a guy, so they had True American Detailer come out and do their car. He paid a nice tip of I think $50 as a tip.
Nice.
And then he referred them to two of his friends who also got a detail from that same person, right?
I love it.
Paying customers. So yeah, it'll work its way to the business owner on the program, and yeah, it's a great way to explore who are the new businesses out there, or maybe the friendly businesses who want to take care of me, right?
Right.
So maybe not everyone knows about Pressing Matters, a dry cleaner on my platform, but now that they go there, they get a free press shirt. Hey, thank you so much. Now they want to come back for some more, right? So yeah, it really that generosity does pay off.
Inherently, they have to be, smart enough to realize the opportunity to be on your platform, and also generous. They have to be willing to, give of their time or, whatever they've created. So you're going to want to work with those type of people anyway, right?
Absolutely.
The Inland Empire startup ecosystem industry is tremendously fragmented. A few top-tier hubs, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego, are well covered by media, events, and data platforms. Finding reliable information relevant to startups or the tech industry in the Inland Empire is extremely difficult. As a result, startups can't scale fast enough. Investors are having a hard time finding the right deals, and corporates can't find the right companies to partner with for their innovation activities. Startempire Wire, the leading Inland Empire startup publication, is providing the Inland Empire startup ecosystem with the most accurate, engaging business and financial data, events, and news. Our reach of entrepreneurs, C-level executives, angels, VC investors, startup employees, key management at innovative corporates, and big tech is the solution for your B2B or B2C needs. As we build out our platform, we're looking for partners. This is your opportunity to get in on the ground level. If you're looking to align yourself with the local and growing startup and tech ecosystem of the Inland Empire, we have created the platform to get your name noticed and the opportunity for you to grow the recognition of your brand. Contact us today for availability and pricing options. We look forward to our partnership with you. All right, so give us some. So you already gave us a few examples of what people are, how they're benefiting through the platform, Free Birthday Zone. Tell us a little bit more about your journey to really get this thing up and running. Where are you at? How did the growth start? You started with the idea. You went through some struggles. What are some of the growing pains as well?
Yeah, absolutely, Various. This is a great question for not just for myself, but any entrepreneur, because you have a vision, you have a dream, you have a good idea maybe, and for that to come to life, you have to go through a lot of steps. And I went through my fair share of struggles and trials and things like that. And just to get even a website built was like almost a nightmare, But I mean, it started off in 2010. My wife and I had our first year anniversary. Went away to the beach and had our anniversary there, and we started dreaming up ideas for business. And we thought, what if there's a website where everyone can get free stuff for their birthday, right? And it was as simple as that. And we started looking up websites. There was really nothing there. And we just started Googling different names, and nothing was there that we, could really see. So we just figured, let's just start freebirthday.zone.com. The domain was available, but that was back in 2010. Here we are, this is like, over 13 years ago or 12 years ago.
Wow.
And it was just an idea, right?
Yeah.
We didn't purchase that domain until about 2010, about 20. Wait, where are we now? 20.
We're 2022.
Yeah, 2017. 2017.
Oh,
so
2017.
7 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
7 years.
You were dreaming it up in 2010.
Yeah.
And then 7 years later, you finally got around to getting the domain name.
That's right. Wow. Yeah. So we spent $600, bought the domain, Free Birthday Zone, and then we started building the website out. I'm no artist myself, but I had to draw out the website, the homepage, the subpages, and do this thing from scratch. And then we also had a mobile app built out as well too, which needed more graphics. So I was doing a lot of those things, doodling a lot and kind of getting that thing going. But I had a good team of developers, and so we worked closely together and started to build this thing out. But still, I mean, from concept to creation, you have to share the vision with a lot of people. And we have our own circle of friends, but you need to tell a lot of people. So we had to just keep sharing with as many people as possible. Right. And it was really encouraging for me because most people were saying it was a great idea, and this is something to go with. No one said it was a bad idea, I mean, everyone thought birthday celebration, right? Free stuff, right? You can't go wrong. So it was just moving forward. And I mean, I was inspired continuously because people were just inspiring me to keep going. And I mean, I was having nightmares. I remember I was struggling with sleep. Like I was just going through a lot, like with those kinds of things, that why am I going through all this, Right. But it was just all that labor of love caused that, a lot of oppression happening too. And, But when I tell you, when we first got that website out there and I signed up my first store, it was a massage store, right? They're giving away free massage.
Yeah, yeah.
I was elated. I was like,
That's
someone
so
signed up.
awesome.
That's great, you know.
Well, and
Yeah.
for a person to sign up to become like a store on your app, what's the process?
Yeah, so for a business to sign up, you just have to have either a brick and mortar or maybe not a brick and mortar, maybe it's an online store. You just have to have a free gift or service to gift somebody.
Okay.
You know, I recommend about a $15 value. I've had people do a lot more, some a little less. But
Right.
if you do have a $15 value, you know, it's worth it for the person to go to the store and check it out. So yeah, you have to have either a product, a physical product, or a service that's, you know, about a $15 value you can gift somebody, and that's kind of how it works. And just someone who's a business owner that wants to develop their community, you know, because we're celebrating birthdays. When they come into your store, you gotta say, "Hey, happy birthday!" and here's your free gift, right?
Oh.
So you're caring about your community, growing your community, and doing something for them. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So first person on the platform was a massage store, and then did the trickle turn into a downpour? What happened after that?
Yeah, well, honestly, it was a slow move going forward. We were wrestling with technology to work for us, and I would try to sign people up, and then the website would crash on me.
Oh no!
Like, what's going on? You know, so
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, you know, after a while, once it started to roll, I remember the best time period I had. I signed up 19 stores in about a month and a half.
That's great.
That happened. And that was in the middle of the pandemic, right? So it
Wow.
was like when, you know, retail stores are closing their doors. They don't have enough
Yeah.
but somehow I signed up 19 stores in a month and a half, and that really launched things forward, you know, because we had enough stores now to choose from, right?
That's so great.
So, yeah. It was really fun too. So.
All right, so you have the stores, and then you also have the users who come on. How many people are on the platform at this point that you know?
Yeah, so as far as the user base, we just drive traffic to our website, and we also drive traffic to our mobile app for downloads.
Okay.
I don't have all the numbers for you as far as like number of downloads or website visits, but it's enough to where some of our stores are getting good traffic, you know, of people redeeming their free gifts. And then there's also another way we're marketing this is through business cards within the stores. We actually have every store has a little plastic stand that has business cards inside of them, and every day customers are taking those business cards and going to our website. So that's happening in all of our stores right now too. So that's another way to get the word out. But a lot of things aren't trackable. We just kind of get it out there.
Right. Okay, so where you're at, what's your you don't have to go in depth into your technology stack, but you said technology was part of the struggle.
Right.
Do you plan, like, at this point, is your technology going great? Do you plan on doing some upgrades? Do you plan on adding, you know, new features to the app? What's the process when people sign up, you know, and do you plan on like enhancing that process?
Absolutely. So first of all, we just had a website redesign, and so the website's brand new. It's under freebirthdaysale.com. You could go there. You could search for the birthday stores, we call them. You could download a birthday gift roadmap, which is a physical map you could take to all the stores with you know, all the driving directions. Yeah, so you don't. Yeah, I would do that various for your birthday. You just get one page, paper, all the birthday stores.
That's great. I'm just gonna go on a trip one day. It's my birthday map. Man, I love it.
That's right. Yeah, so it'd be good to have. And then, so with the mobile app though, that's something we're always developing because there's always new features and functions we could think of. It's going to be a place where you can store your family and friends' birthdays, and then you'll get a reminder on their birthday month. And so you'll get the notification saying, hey, it's your cousin's birthday, it's your friend's birthday. And then there'll also be a way to share a birthday card with them electronically.
Very cool.
Yeah, these are all things to come. There'll also be a way to where once the stores we have all the stores on the program in the app right now. In the future, you'll get notifications when a new birthday store pops up in your county. So it'll be like, ding, ding, new store in Riverside County, check it out. So that way the app is used all year round, not just on your birthday, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. So you see all the new birthday stores.
All right, so yeah, I meant to ask this earlier, but is there anyone else doing anything similar to what you're doing?
Yeah, nothing that I could really tell. I mean, I hear different birthday programs, reward programs, but no one's actively signing up new businesses and doing it the way we're doing it, right? And no
Right.
one's really sharing it with the public the way we are. So I would say it's a very unique thing that we have, and we've been
I
doing it
think
for a
so.
few years now. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, James. So the question is, where you're at now, you probably, well, let's just consider your current level. What would you need to get to your next level? What's the next level? And what are some of those needs that you guys have, and how are you trying to like meet those needs yourself? You know?
Right, absolutely. So as far as where we're at right now, most of our stores in the Riverside County area, we're trying to expand into Orange County, even LA and Ventura, as well as San Bernardino and San Diego counties. So we want to kind of saturate the Southern California area with our birthday stores. So we have a need to continue to expand and get new signups in, probably in the hundreds a month, to get to our goal. Now, I'm not saying that we're just stuck on that kind of growth. We want quality stores. We want stores that are, high profile quality stores that are offering good products and service.
Right.
So even if we have to, sacrifice a number of stores just to find those key stores, we're okay with that. I'd rather
Okay.
have a quality program than just to have a lot of stuff on there. And
Right.
so,
Right.
yeah, yeah. So, but we do want to expand to get new businesses onto the platform. Also, too, the foot traffic into the stores. We want to see more birthdays being celebrated. We want to see more
Okay.
people going into the stores and being made felt special and felt loved going in the stores. So,
Right.
that's going to require a lot of marketing to make that happen.
Okay.
And so yeah, we do a lot of marketing right now, online and offline. But we
Mm-hmm.
could do some more of that.
Right.
Things like billboards, radio ads, things like that, just to get more word out on the street.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge one. So tell us a little bit about your current short-term immediate. I mean, this is kind of the same thing, similar, but if you were to concisely state two short-term goals that didn't include what you just mentioned, what would those be in the next 2 months?
Well, I think recruiting is kind of our focus right now. We just started work with Zip Recruiter, and we're trying to get a lot more account executives on the team to bring in more sales and to grow the brand.
Right.
We also probably need some more marketers as well, full-time,
Okay.
doing that. And so that's kind of my short-term goal is to grow the team and to get some nice quality people.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably where it is, the human resources.
Human resources. How many people are on your team currently?
There's 5 of us. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's yeah.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
So James, now we're going to peer down the looking glass into the future. 3 years,
Okay.
5 years, and 10 years. Where do you see Pre-Birthday Zone at the next 3 years,
hmm
and then 5 years, and then 10 years?
Well, in the next 3 years, I want us to be pretty much all throughout Southern California, celebrating birthdays and celebrating life. And I want that tagline to really ring truer and truer, that we're celebrating birthdays and celebrating life.
Right.
Especially post-pandemic, we want that to really resonate with people that,
Yeah.
hey, we're celebrating life, and that's
Yes.
what we're all about. So 3 years, be physically within birthday stores all throughout Southern California. In 5 years, if we could be statewide in California, get Central and Northern California as well, that'd be a great goal, I think, to be and very well established. Not just stores here and there, but very well established all throughout the state of California.
Right.
That would be a
Right.
great goal, and continuously growing the team as well too. I want the app to be built out a lot more too, to where it's something that people just have, where it's a household item,
Right.
and just it's used on the daily, because I mean, when I was younger, birthday celebration, you were always going out with your friends to celebrate their birthday when you were
Yes.
kids.
Yeah.
It was, you knew everyone's birthdays.
It's a big
and
thing.
yeah, but as time goes on, and I don't know. I don't feel like it could be celebrated as it used to be. I mean, nowadays it's not being celebrated like I've seen it before, and
Right.
I don't know if that's just me getting older, but I mean, I could tell that communities are happening, but where's that celebration? And do you really feel special? A lot of people say, I don't celebrate my birthday. It's like, okay, but then they change their minds. They go, well, I do. I am, I am special. I should be celebrated.
No, I think it's I'm not trying to interrupt, but I do that. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's another day. It's another day. I mean, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna get into the birthday zone. Get into my birthday zone this year.
Hey, that's awesome, man. Nah, you gotta feel good about it too, because when you get that free whatever, and there's some good stuff out there. I'm telling you, those churros are so good. Those handmade churros.
Oh, the churros! I love churros.
Yeah, and you just when you meet people for the first time, these are business owners and they're supporting their communities. You just feel good about them.
That's true. And that's a big
thing.
Thing.
Yeah, but anyways, I think the last one was a 10-year plan.
10-year plan.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see how the first 3 and 5 years go. I mean, there's people on my team saying we need to make this a national brand. We need to be nationwide, and
wow.
And I mean, and so wherever, and I've heard folks saying, well, this could be international. It could be, where's the limit with this, right? But I mean,
everyone has a birthday, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's universal. So, I'm blessed to be a part of this, right? Because I get to be a part of this organization where some call it a movement, right? I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
That's cool.
But, yeah, so we'll see how the next 3, 5, and 10 years. I'm trying to put my mind around that. We'll be in 2033. Oh man, I probably I mean, I think if nationwide in 10 years, and that would be something to look at. Let's do that. Let's do 3 years Southern California, 5 years statewide, and then 10 years nationwide. So.
Well, I can tell you, Facebook is pretty ineffective with their they give the birthday notifications, but they don't do much else. So you're filling this amazing niche with technology, for birthdays. I don't see a lot of other people out there doing. I haven't searched for it maybe. And I have seen, I remember at one point in time, I was like, okay, where can I get some free stuff for birthdays? There are a few websites out there, but they're not a complete application that, can do special functionalities, connect you with certain businesses. There'll be a blog post say, go here, go here, go here, that's all I've seen. And so what you're doing is powerful, man. I love it. Honestly, I love it,
Thanks, man.
And then you're pushing notifications to people for this stuff at the same time. Be like, okay, I feel special, So this is cool. All right, so now we get to the point to how can people take advantage of Free Birthday Zone? How can they get in touch with you personally? Where can they find you on the internet? What are all the locations?
Okay, so basically, if you go to my website, it's just freebirthdayzone.com. On Google Play, it's Free Birthday Zone. And, we are hoping to be on the Apple App Store soon as well. So we're making some inroads on that. Nice. You can get a hold of me, James Chung, James, C-H-U-N-G. And it's just James at freebirthdayzone.com. My phone number is 714-875-9104. We're primarily in Riverside County, but we are expanding already into LA County and into Orange County as well.
San Bernardino?
Yeah, we're hoping to get some stores out there too. We're just slowly doing this. Our brand, you have to grow strategically, because if you get stores sporadically in different areas, the marketing is not that effective.
Okay.
So we have to grow in a real kind of organized manner. But yeah, we hope to be in San Bernardino as well as San Diego. I have a San Diego account executive who's reaching out down there right now.
That's
so
great.
Yeah. So we can have some stores, restaurants down there and whatnot,
Awesome. Finally, do you have any promotions going on? Anything else you will let people know about that they should know about?
As far as that goes, I know that the thing about our platform is that it's 100% free. There's no buy one, get one frees or 20, 30, 50% off coupons. They're just 100% free gifts.
Oh,
So when you go to my website, you everything will be free.
that's
And
awesome.
so, just be under that knowledge that, these gifts are true gifts. These people are giving away free meals and free items, and so it truly is free. So, so no other, coupons or anything like that. The website just rolled out, so it has a lot of new features. One of the features that I was talking about earlier with Various is there's a birthday gift roadmap. And so basically you can have all the stores on one roadmap to give you driving directions to go to all the places you want to go to. So it's just something you can
That's
finally
cool.
print out and go for it. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, James, thank you so much for coming on to the Founders Podcast. I really do appreciate you and your time.
Awesome. Thanks, Various. It's been great.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks for tuning in to the Founders Podcast. We publish these podcasts twice per week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, every Tuesday, every Thursday. Make sure you tune in. If you have never subscribed to the YouTube channel, Startempire Wires YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. Please like the video, click the bell for notifications, and tune back in next Tuesday when we release our next or Thursday, whichever day, after this interview is published, when we release the next Founders Podcast. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Peace.